Hi, I'm making baked macaroni and cheese. It was requested by two ladies. One was, I think it was Rachel, and the other one, I think it was Laya, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm going to show you everything that you need. You're going to need 1 egg. You're going to need some sharp cheddar cheese. You're going to need 4 tablespoons of butter. So you just look on the butter wrapper and it tells you where to cut it for the 4 tablespoons. You're going to need this canned milk. I say put half a cup. You may have to add a little bit more of this canned milk, evaporated milk. You need the elbow macaroni, any brand that you like. You are going to need a teaspoon of sugar that I put on this plate. You can see it. You're going to need a tablespoon of flour. So with this baked macaroni and cheese, some people add a lot of different cheeses. I don't. But if you want to add a different cheese, maybe 2 cheeses, you can do that if you like. Just follow all the directions as they are stated. Now you're going to measure out your macaroni. I have a measuring cup here with 2 cups of macaroni. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to fill my pot up with water. What you want to do is you want to cook your macaroni to be al dente. That means that it's not soggy. It's just right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this water on the stove. I'm going to heat it up with the top on for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then I'm going to pour this macaroni in, and I'll show you all the rest of the steps. My macaroni is boiling. I want you to check it every 10 minutes. You even have to taste it to see if it's soft enough, or make sure that it's cooking correctly. So the macaroni is done. I tested it. It tastes pretty good. So now what you're going to need is a colander or strainer. And I'm going to pour this in the strainer. And most people rinse off their macaroni with cold water, but I'm not doing that because I want the macaroni to be hot. I'm going to put it in this bowl. So what you're going to do now is you're going to take your flour, you measured out before, put it in there. Take the teaspoon of sugar that we have on this plate and put that in there. Open up the cheese, and I'm going to measure out in a measuring cup. Now I'm going to put a cup and a half. I'm going to put a cup and a half of sharp cheddar cheese. I'm going to pour that in there. I'm going to take the 4 tablespoons of butter and put that in there. And I'm going to start stirring it up so this cheese can melt. Put them down where you can see better. Now, what you're going to do is take that same measuring cup and you're going to measure out a cup of the canned milk. Now, as I said before, you may need a little bit more. I find that the canned milk adds a nice, rich taste to it. So, that's 1 cup. Pour that in here. Mix it up. Now, I want you to wait about 5 or 10 minutes before you put that egg in there because you don't want the egg to cook. So wait about maybe 5 to 10 minutes and make sure that the macaroni is not too hot before you put that egg in. So I'll be back when I put the egg in, and then I will be preparing it to put it in the stove. Put the egg in. It cooled off enough for me to put the egg in, so I'm doing that now. We're going to mix that egg. Now, I want to add this also. If you are allergic to egg, don't put it in. You can have it without. I just find that it tastes a lot better with the egg, but you don't have to have it. Some people are allergic to certain things. So I have this little pot pan or whatever it's called. Put it in there. Spread it out like that. You probably have a little bit cheese left. So what I want you to do is take some cheese. Don't take the whole thing, but sprinkle some on top. I'll put the camera down so you can see it. Now, if you're a person that like a lot of cheese, put as much as you want. I'm telling you, don't put that much. But if you like a lot of cheese, and then spread it out a little bit more like that. Press it down. So I'm going to heat the oven to 350 degrees. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this in there for 30 minutes and check it. If it's not brown enough, then I'm going to keep it in for another 30 minutes. It depends on your stove. If it's not cooking fast enough or if it's cooking too fast, and you have to adjust the heat up and down a little bit. But I'll show you the finished result. Ladies and gentlemen, baked macaroni and cheese. I'm going to bring the camera down so you can see it. Won't that look good? I could have browned it a little bit more, but I'm going to eat it like this. But doesn't that look tasty? So when you try this recipe, please let me know how you like it. and I'm sure that you're going to enjoy it. It's great to have anytime, and especially for holidays. It's a great addition to any meal. So I will talk to you again soon. Bye.